my Pisces out there, please make sure to get my book at Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com. The link to that is in the description box below as usual. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. What else? If you're looking for a YouTube channel that talks about love, then you came to, I think this is falling down, but then you came to the right place. Okay, sorry about that. Technical difficulties. You basically came to the right place. All right, and that's all it is that we do over here. Now, when it comes to if you'd like to find out something else, or if you want me to give you a little bit more understanding, feel free to visit my website and book personal reading, right, for yourself. Kareem Spirit, you can get me at Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com, right? Email me there, or you can go to my website, right? The link to that is in the description box below. I have $15 one where we talk about nothing but love. That's all it is that we're going to talk about there. Or you can get the 30 minutes, right? Or not $15, excuse me, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and an hour. 15 minutes is $35. 30 minutes, okay, is 70. 45 minutes is 80, and an hour is 100. Now, I also noticed that a lot of you zodiac signs like to you like it when I go in on the zodiac signs, talk about them intimately, talk about in these readings, right? Talk about them intimately, their weaknesses, their strengths, things that they do right. And that goes for all the signs, the things that they do wrong. And if that's the case, then again, I'm all about it. You know, you done started something. I'm all about it. We can go in on that. But I can't say too much, right? Because a lot of the raw, unstuff cut, the raw stuff, uncut stuff that I really want to say, I'm unfortunately limited by YouTube. So if you want me to give you the better raw uncut version of it, feel free to go ahead and contact me for personal reading. That way I can give you the real. So let's get into it for the Pisces, okay? The Mercuries, right? Virgo and Gemini basically ran roughshod. So they got the first two readings. If you don't know, whichever two zodiac signs give me the most views within the batch of 12, I do those videos first, the next batch. So the cards that I come up with for the Pisces is the Page of Wands, the Justice, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Six of Cups, okay, the Chariot, the Five of Cups, the Temperance, and last but not least, we have the Emperor. Okay, so what I'm seeing here for you Pisces is I'm seeing how a lot of you Pisces right now, you're a little bit lost when it comes to the context of love. You don't know who to trust. Plain and simple. You don't know who to trust. And relationships that you've been in the past, relationships, excuse me, that you've been in the past, you don't necessarily trust those people anymore. You kind of looking back down memory lane, thinking about what were you doing as far as relationally, right? Like you're thinking about how much time you missed hanging out with those particular people based upon them occupying your time, right? That you understand that you'll never be able to get back because when they interacted with you, it was always on some BS. And the reason why I'm saying that, let's go through this. So you have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is you having a no nonsense mentality where you are ultimately looking to never go back and never repeat the same mistakes of the relationships that you were in. Never go back to those people, never repeat those mistakes. So at least You want to start somewhere. The Justice is about, however, you seem to be a little bit, you seem to be a little bit misguided in this, because in this tarot deck, the Justice actually represents misguidedness. It means that you want to do right, but you are underestimating what actually happened around you and how things end up turning against you or for you in your favor. And what I mean by that is that sometimes some of you Pisces may end up being a little bit too friendly with people who obviously don't mean you well, who doesn't have your best interest in mind sometimes. But you have to understand that Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, and Gemini are the zodiac signs that are conducive for that type of stuff. Where you Pisces will get yourself in a relationship with an individual who will let you down, who will not be there for you, who will cheat on you, who will do things like that. And all of that stuff is encompassing of what it means to be a Pisces, right? Usually a person who shows up and who does them proud is usually, ironically, a Virgo or a person who has Virgo traits, usually, right? Because the Virgo usually shows up, protects the Pisces. So, you know, either look for a Virgo or look for a person that has Virgo-like qualities, okay? But you haven't necessarily found that person. So the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords represents how this is, come here. This is a situation, that's my cat. But this is a situation for a lot of you where, since this is the case, obviously you haven't found that person yet, just as it is that I was saying. And the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords represents you may have been running into jerk after jerk after jerk, right? I'm trying to be nice, you know what I mean? Or cool. But you ran into jerk after jerk after jerk, regardless of who you are, regardless of who you trying to get, who you dating, right? Because everybody can be a jerk, regardless of who you are, right? So the Four of Cups is you just kind of sitting back thinking about how you can not keep repeating the same mistakes that you've been making over and over and over again. But this represents what? This card is in connection to the Six of Cups. Someone is coming back, trying to get back together with you. And you Pisces may not necessarily really be down for it. Because, or you shouldn't, I should say. Because the Chariot represents how you're in a celebratory fashion, right? Where you thinking victory, right? You won, right? You're getting, right? How do I say this? Like, you were meant to get back together with this person, right? Wrong. Because remember what it is that I said. The Chariot card is a card of trickery, right? It's not necessarily a card based upon truth. So what happens here is that the Five of Cups is about how this person is telling you that they are sorry, or making it seem like they're sorry, or for what it is that they done to you in relationships, how things didn't necessarily work out. Here's the thing. The Temperance represents they're reading off a script. They're reading off a script. See, the Emperor is, they want to get back together with you, but at the same time, the Temperance to do the same thing, because the Temperance is a fire card, and the direction that the Temperance is going in this tarot deck is west, which is incorrect. And if you don't know why I'm saying west and stuff like this, go check out the video of it's called the Tarot. The Tarot is meant to deceive you. Go check that video out. I just posted that video. It's a must. If you haven't watched that video, you have to go watch it, because then you're going to start to get lost in why I'm saying the things that I'm saying. So The thing is that the Temperance and the Emperor is about, again, them reading off a script. They want to get back together with you, but they're reading off a script. They know what it is that they did, which is the insidious thing. They know what it is that they did. They're even telling you, that that they are sorry, okay? But ultimately, you're still seeing shades of themselves, of the person that they claim that they used to be. So why is that happening? Now let's clarify the Temperance. Let's get a better understanding of the Temperance. What up? By the way, if there's any sponsors that want to sponsor this video, feel free to, as long as the sponsor is real and respectable, then we could work something out. So to clarify the Temperance, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so this is a situation for you where, to clarify the Temperance, this is about how okay, okay, I get it. They trying to get their foot back in the door because you provide a lot to them. The Ace of Pentacles is a providing card, a provision card. So they see you as, if they get back in, and I'll explain why, the Eight of Wands and the Seven of Swords. It's a card based upon tomfoolery. They figured, right? Pay attention. If they get back together with you, you're going to provide all this to them, and they're just looking at you like a lick. Let me be more specific. They're looking at you like a person that they can come through, run roughshod on, and essentially get anything out of. They want to con you, right? They want to rob you blind, basically, right? By letting you know that they're interested in you, and then while stealing money from up underneath your nose by asking you to buy them stuff, basically. So let's clarify some more cards. Let's clarify the Emperor. So you, Pisces, have to learn to not fall for it, because Pisces can represent, oh wow, all these cards. Pisces can represent a little bit too much of a giving nature. So you Pisces have to understand, like I said, like I've been telling you, that not everybody is your friend. Because a lot of times, people showing up for Pisces and not disappointing, making sure my cat is okay, because my cat's staying right up underneath me here, making sure, right, that you have to make sure that you're okay by making sure that other people are not trying to con you based upon your giving nature sometimes, because Pisces can give a lot. And that oftentimes ends up having the Pisces played by a lot of people because they don't have any decency in them to be like, nah, I'm not going to accept this because you're giving away a lot. I appreciate it. Let me go ahead and return something to you. So to clarify the Emperor, you have the Eight of Cups, the King of Wands, and then you have the Temperance. Yeah. So they know that the best thing for you, if you really learned your lesson, were to be the Eight of Cups, to walk away from them. But make no mistake about it, though, they're still going to try to get in the way of that. Ace of Wands, right? Excuse me, King of Wands, Temperance. They're still going to, you see, and we just got the Temperance card, you see? So it goes right back into what I was saying. They're still going to try to get in your way to convince you that they love you so that they can play you to get things out of you, get them to pay for certain things. How egregious is that? You know what I mean? Now let's clarify the Six of Cups. By the way, I think I'm going to start reading. I think I'm going to start reading with more cards, yo, because One thing that I noticed too is that, you know, y'all love it when I make long content like this. So, but I don't know. We'll see. So to clarify the Six of Cups, we have the Chariot, the Three of Wands, and last but not least, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Let me show it to you. And remember what I said. The Chariot is a trick card, which means it's a tricky card, which means that you right at first, when this person comes in, you're going to be thinking, yes, you know, people do see my value. No, you have to see your own value within yourself. The best thing for you to do is Three of Wands. Walk away from them. Leave them. Walk away from them though. You know what I'm saying? You know, walk away from them. You know, but do it the right way though. Don't be out here cussing them out or any of that stuff, is what Three of Wands is saying. Three of Wands is also a tricky card too, actually. But the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles represents, yeah, they know that you got something going on and they want to get a piece of it. So don't let them get in. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Peace, y'all.